We're getting a little crazy with this longevity thing because obviously, as we mentioned, the greatest young player in the history of organized competition. Now, as of pretty recently, the greatest old player in the history of organized competition. I don't even think you have on your sheet there anything to dispute that, right? All that happened in between was the greatest prime in NBA history.
4 and 6.
I have a question for you, though.
Okay, go ahead.
We're getting into a very strange with this longevity, almost as it's a negative. He has such great stats because he played for longer. Why is that a bad thing? Why did Jordan go and have to play double-A baseball, where he had more strikeouts than hits? He batted 200. I mean, he shouldn't. We talk about Bronny not being in the league. That guy shouldn't have played on any minor league baseball team. No. But because I came up here before, I asked you eight questions. You didn't answer any of them, which is kind of what you do, right?
But every one
my
of them.
question, so you understood him, you didn't answer. Okay, great. So when does longevity, so he's 40, right? How many years realistically does he have his prime? Like 12, 15 years left? He'll play till he's 55 maybe. At what point does longevity start to matter? Because I don't think it matters as much as we're making it seem, but why is that a negative? You're saying, well, he scored so much because he played till he's 40. He played for 22 years. Like, I don't see the problem with that. Please explain. Let's say he plays another 5 years in his prime. When are we going to start to give him some credit for it instead of using that? What if he retired 3 years ago? What if he got suspended from the league for gambling and he had to take 2 different retirements and for some reason that's said as like a positive? Explain to me when longevity starts to matter, please.
The argument is Jordan versus LeBron. Jordan
Really?
played 48,000 minutes total to 71,000 for LeBron. That's 23,000, magic number. The original 23 was the only 23.
Math isn't my thing, fact check that.
23,000 more minutes he has played, and I give you the longevity
It's a positive thing.
Okay, but 10 scoring titles to 1 for LeBron, a defensive player of the year, and 9 in 11 years, 9 first-team all-defense.
In 1988, they were playing the Atlanta Hawks. The Bulls had 7 steals as a team. The Hawks turned the ball over 6 times. I don't know, were computers invented back then? I'm not the brightest guy here. The stats were completely, you look at his stats in home games versus away games, especially on defense.